Welcome to the Ready for Real Estate podcast. Hey there, real estate pros. Whether you're buying, selling, investing, or managing properties, this podcast is all about giving you the keys to success in today's market. I'm Matt Grace, realtor with Keller Williams, investor, and your guide to making smart, confident moves in real estate. And I'm not doing it alone. Join me and my co-host, Big Mike, from BMG Exteriors, bringing you expert advice on home maintenance, repairs, and how to protect your biggest investment. Plus, behind the scenes, we got our producer, Ben, from BroPack, making sure every episode is packed with value. Here's the deal. Opportunity doesn't wait. When the perfect home, prime investment, or even big deal comes knocking, will you be ready to answer? That's exactly what this podcast is about. Arming you with the insights, expert advice, industry secrets, so you can take action with confidence. Learn how to secure financing and avoid costly mistakes. Selling? Get top strategies to maximize your home value and sell fast. Investing? Discover market trends, rental property tips, and wealth building strategies. Managing properties? Stay ahead with maintenance hacks, legal must-knows, and pro strategies. And you won't hear it from us. We have amazing guests. Mortgage pro Eddie Karpinski breaking down the latest interest rates and financing strategies. Credit specialist Tyra Jacqueline giving you inside scoop on building and repairing credit. Master electrician Joe Kiss with expert advice on home upgrades and energy efficiency. Elder lawyer Scott Bloom sharing must-know estate planning tips for homeowners and investors, and much, much more. The best real estate deals go to those who are prepared, and we are here to make sure you are ready for real estate. Subscribe now at readynews.beehive.com and follow us on social media, our newsletter packed with expert insights, market updates, and exclusive real estate tips. All right, let's dive in, because when opportunity knocks, you'll be ready to open the door. Hey ho, how we doing? It's Maddie with Ready to Get Ready on the Ready for Real Estate podcast. It's your host, Matt Grace, coming today. Great news. This is starting season 3. So we were born out of 1, 2, and now 3. So we are so excited this year, this season 2, to get right down to where we want to be, telling you guys all of the successful type of moves that you can do to keep you successful in real estate. We have a special guest today that I'll get into in a little bit. And also some big news from Big Mike. And just a couple questions right off the bat to Ben, the producer. How are you, Ben?
I'm good. How about you? It's been a while.
Good. Welcome. Yeah, welcome to season 3. You're the man behind the screen there. So,
I know.
what
sometimes
stood out? Yeah. So what stood out from last year? Yeah.
First, I'm happy that season 3 is here. I'm excited. Yeah. I feel like this is going to be a big season, especially with all the changes that are being made and all the surprises and all the episodes that are going to come. But to get to your question, one of the things that I think that stood out to me last year is that every guest that we had, they took your shine. You weren't the spotlight no more. They were like, Matt, we're taking the mic from you, and moving forward. But all jokes aside, I think it was the abundance of knowledge that I personally received, not knowing much about real estate, getting starting the investments, and a few of the ones that caught my attention was one, the lands guy, about the land property, and the other one that blew my mind was I think it was Nikki with the credit. I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I remember.
That was
That,
Tyra and Jacqueline. Yes.
yes,
The
yes,
credit
with the
specialist. Yeah.
yes, yes, which I felt like I was back in school, but it was really helpful because especially nowadays everybody just wants they don't know how to control things, and they forget how important credit is to everything in life, like from
Yes.
breathing to stepping out the door. And when especially getting ready for real estate, it's just like wow. So I think that I can't pinpoint who is my favorite, but I can say, and I will continue saying it. They took the spotlight. They were like, thank you for inviting us. Let's get to it."
Yeah, I agree. And you know what? Season 3 is going to be a lot more of that, and a lot. I would say, for lack of a better term, better quality, since we're on a new platform.
Yes.
We're the quality now, and what people are getting out of it is going to be really cool. So thanks, Ben. That's why don't I slide over to Big Mike now? I got a question for him.
I'm going back.
So what Mike?
Yes,
What was
sir.
your favorite secret of success from last year? Last season 2. What do you think it was?
I think it was the same that Ben said, that the guy with the land and how to buy the land and the parcels. He was
Logan
very,
Swanson.
very interesting to listen to. I found myself just sitting back with my hands folded, listening to him. I found him the most interesting.
That's awesome. So for both of you, what's the one lesson you want to apply from season 2 to season 3?
Great question. I would say I personally have found so much knowledge in this and enjoyment. I want to be more involved. That's my goal for season 3.
Okay.
My goal for season 3. One of the things that I want to do, especially with the production part, is to be able to use the content that we get and create, and to use it and be able to push it out more for people to start actually understanding what it actually means, and how much the information that we're providing doesn't just affect the real estate aspect or trying to get ready for it, but their lives or the idea of getting ready for a certain situation. So I think I want to be able to push that brand out more for those conversations to continue happening and continue to be pushed out.
That's great. Both of them is all about communication and getting out and grabbing the most people. It's all about sharing what we know, those secrets that you want to know. And you heard it every episode last year. This is all about the story of me riding down the street in the car with my wife Carol, looking at the house that she wanted, and just realizing or really asking ourselves, were we ready to buy? And so, and that's I want to be able to give that to everyone. What are those steps to know confidently when you look at a house that your background's ready, your finances are ready, you're physically ready, so you're mentally ready. So, and we touched on that in season 2, and we're going to have more of that coming up in season 3. So I want to spin here, and this is going to Big Mike.
Wait,
go
wait,
ahead.
before you throw the dart at Mike, we have to ask you the same questions because last season ended with you on the hot chair. So we want to know what you learned last season.
Oh, all right. So for me, yes, because there was a big jump from season 1 to season 2, and I'm expecting a bigger jump from season 2 to season 3. So I did touch on it a little bit. So it's all about creating this network, this community of people sharing secrets, sharing success stories to bring people in and creating raving fans, as I talked about. Look, and we're gonna have more than just social media. We're gonna have social gatherings too. So you'll meet us in public. We're gonna have sponsors night. We're gonna have pin tail on the mic. No, I'm just kidding. So on that, but we're this. I firmly believe that we're starting a community of like people trying to be successful grassroots wise. So growing it from the knowledge that everyone has and taking it that way. So my goal for this is to have it more a bigger network, a better platform, which we have already. So more people chiming in, comments, having a live stream, going out on the road with Mike and showing them firsthand what to look for when your exteriors need help, or being more proactive than reactive. And so, as I tell you guys, this is about being ready. So you don't want to find out during the snowstorm that your roof isn't up for it. You want to know in the fall, before the snow falls, that your roof is ready to sustain snowfalls. And that's what it's all about. So getting people out there right, getting it corrected, being confident that you're doing the right things. So and I've always thought that being proactive, you save more, less stress, and you feel smarter when you're more proactive than reactive. So
Definitely less
my goals. Yeah. So there's my goals there. So, but moving
I
on.
have one more.
Now. Yeah, go ahead.
Matt, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I want my beard to look as good as Ben's by the end of season 3.
Oh, good. Yeah. Well, yeah, we're all growing beards.
Yeah, Ben's got it going on there.
Yeah.
I love it's been turning red. I was like, okay, this is interesting.
You know what? When we outgrow the Ready for Real Estate and it becomes Ready for Anything, we'll have a beard growing episode on that.
I like it.
So by then, it's probably going to be down to Ben's shoes by then. But yeah,
gotta maintain it. Gotta
it. Yeah, look for the Ready for Anything about Ben's beard.
Ready for beards. Ready for beards. So no, so I do want to say that with what you said, Matt, I think that the season with the vision that's being planned and everything that's going to be executed, I think it's going to not just be an impact on a virtual level, but also a physical level. With events being held in person and being able to connect others with information that they never had access to, or if they knew about it but they didn't know who to contact with, it's going to be a lot easier. I like that and I appreciate that.
Yeah, and you know what? That ties into our special guest coming up, that we have someone that's going to handle that specifically. So I'm not both the host and the real estate guy. I'm just the host. So I'm just
what he is saying.
Yeah.
So what Matt is saying is that Ready for Real Estate is going to have a big change and it's going to be really, really impactful. And I think it's gonna like he said, there was a big jump from season 1 to season 2, and there's gonna be another big jump from season 2 to season 3. And it's like what Matt's wearing. It's just time to be ready. That's all.
Yeah, that's it. So we're gonna make it whether you like it or not. So,
Yep.
so
I'll
okay.
give
So
you back
moving
the bag.
forward, yeah.
Okay.
So, Big Mike, you have an announcement for the listeners, don't we? You have a program that you want to share?
We do. We've been softly rolling out a new program we're trying to start with realtors. Go figure. Where we want to get in front of the buyers and sellers and provide the roof inspection. And not to dog on home inspectors, but sometimes maybe they don't go up on the roof and they use a drone. And sometimes things will show up on a roof report that might not even need to be there, which in turn pauses a deal, puts red flags on deals, and it might not even need to be on there. If we can get ahead of that, circumvent that, and mitigate it before the home inspection even gets into anybody's hands. So it's a big program we're trying to roll out across our network, and yeah, love to share more of it as we start to unveil.
Oh, that's great. So that should be really good. And again, it's going to tie in more with our special guest Lauren coming up in a little bit. But I just want to touch base with you now, going into season 3. It's the fall now. What are you expecting out of your customers to make it a successful interaction between you as the exterior professional and what the clients bring to you? So lots of times they just call you and be like, oh, I think there's something wrong with my roof. So what can they do to be more proactive with that than just saying, oh, go climb up on my roof?
So we've used the word proactive very well today, and it ties right into this. It's fall is the leaves dropping, and it's the gutters that are clogged, and it's the drains that will back up and roofs that will leak. So proactive with roof maintenance programs eliminates that before it ever happens. It's simply put.
Great. That's awesome. So I'm going to go into one of our new things we're doing this year. Normally in season 2, I ask for your contact information. I'm almost positive that Ben can put up your phone number, your contact information right there. So I'm not bugging you for that. So we can get actually good, like, seasonal tips out of you now. So you don't have to worry about saying call Mike at BMG. It's going to appear right underneath you in the video. So that's a great thing. So
That's
is
pretty
there
cool.
is there any season tips you want to see right there? Like or subscribe to BMG. And you have a super cool website. I'm on it. I wish I lived in that neighborhood with those pictures. So pretty cool.
Yeah,
I would make anyone check out that website. So,
a lot of information on our website in the blog section, guys, for maintenance, for what does a roof cost, what to look for, why is my roof leaking. Ton of information in our blog section for people to read about.
excellent. And they call the office and contact you over that, correct?
Yes, sir.
Where they sign up on the website.
There
Great.
is contact buttons to click that they can fill out a form, and it'll come over to us through the email as well. Yep.
Excellent.
I'm a little old school. Pick up the phone, dial it, and get somebody on the other end and schedule it out.
Oh, we're just like that. I'm a knock on a door type guy. There you go. Look at that. Mike Gospodarek right there. So that's why your nickname's Big Mike G. So with that last name. But it's all good. Welcome to season 3. I'm really happy that you're part of it.
I'm ready.
Ready for real estate. That's what it's about. So I am so happy, so excited to officially welcome our newest co-host to our group. when I asked this person if they were interested, they said, "Oh yeah, I'm born for this." So I'm like, I was like, "Really?" I'm like, "You really want to do something like that?" But hey, we tricked her, and she's here. So I would love to introduce Lauren Pio to the show, Ready for Real Estate. And Lauren's going to be our real estate expert with her background in real estate in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. So, Lauren, how are you? Welcome.
Hey,
Whoa.
thank you for having me. This is a treat.
Yes, it is. I'm so excited to have you here. So I couldn't have anyone better on. So tell me a little about your background,
Sure.
how you got into it, what you do. I know a little bit of it. Well, you know a lot about it, but I want our listeners and I want our hosts to actually know where you're coming from, because I picked you because you have so much knowledge, hands-on, book knowledge, and street knowledge, as I call that. So, and so we're really lucky to have you. So
Thank you. Yeah, you're setting the bar high, man.
Welcome aboard.
So, no, Matt honestly was instrumental to my own real estate journey. He got my mom involved, got her to drink the Kool-Aid over at KW. And then she got me involved as well. And that was the better part of 15 years ago, just about. I've been in and around the real estate world since then, working in the Philly market, working in New Jersey market, helping family members manage their investment properties, picking up a couple of my own, and just kind of bounced around. Never got too far removed from it, but I've always loved real estate. I grew up with a contractor, grew up with a realtor, so there's not, I mean, always in people's houses, always like kind of like checking out, seeing how people live, like what their house looks like, how they decorate. But it's fun. It's I've always enjoyed it. I love working with my clients. My goal is always for them to feel empowered and feel educated, and to know what's going on and know what's coming next. Because it's being real estate, like to your guys' point, being ready is half the battle. And having all of your ducks in a row is really going to be what gets you to those real estate goals. So if I can do that for my clients, let's do it.
That's great. So what's one thing that you would want your potential client to know to be ready to work with you?
That's a really good question. My realtor answer is for any buyer is to have a pre-approval from a lender. My personal answer rather is that it's not personal. Things happen for a reason in real estate. I'm a very firm believer in that. If a sale falls through, bigger and better things. It's things don't go according to plan. That's okay. It happens all the time. It's literally what I'm here for, is to help get ahead of any of those issues and help you through it and help guide those decisions.
Yeah, you know, I often call the guardrails. They're really guardrails and project managers. So they're the ones calling Mike in. They're the ones actually talking to Mike, being, how bad is this roof here? Is it going to crash the deal? You know.
How much do I have to sugarcoat this news?
Right, yeah. How long can I sit on this and worry about it? And let me just stop here and just say, this is a conversation that you can be free and honest and open. Yes, you're required by some state laws and regulations and ethics. So I really don't pass my ethics course a lot. So. In full, but hey, anyway, no, it's true. I do pass that barely, but it's just about knowing and getting that information to people that may not know it. And so, yeah, and if we can speed them up on the process, instead of and have them kind of stuck over here, but yet bring them over here and have them become functional clients and good clients. Hey, I think that's a win-win for everyone. So it's
Great.
so in your mind right now. So let's get you professionally and
Okay.
also sitting around. What your thoughts on the market?
The
Yeah.
market is, it's going to do what the market's going to do, man. It's so things in my local market in New Jersey are slowing down a little bit.
Okay.
The buyers they still want to be competitive, but they don't need to be as competitive as they were in the spring, where it's multiple offers getting shot down, houses going for way above asking. That seems to be slowing down a little bit. With the Fed dropping interest rates, we should see a bit of a drop in mortgage rates, which should help some of our buyers out coming up. But yeah, those are pretty much the biggest changes. Things are going to slow down a little bit over the winter, as they want to do in this part of the world. Things in our market around here tend to slow down around Q4, and then they'll pick back up towards the end of Q1, beginning of Q2. So it's a lot of preparation and kind of getting ready to hunker down for the winter.
Yep. So what do you tell your clients to do or be during this time?
I like this time. I like the quiet time of year. The buyers that you're getting, chances are, if they're looking for a house this time of year, they're dead serious about moving. So you have a lot more serious buyers. You don't necessarily have as many, I don't want to say like looky-loos, but you have a little less of that curiosity and a little bit more need that people are going to have to move. So I would encourage sellers to take any buyers this time of year very seriously. And I would encourage buyers to keep on keeping on. I mean, a lot of the competition's gotten flushed out, and get in there with your highest and best.
That's great. It's filled with a bunch of 1-2s. So they want to sell, they want to buy, they want to move. So that's awesome. So before I open it back up, I'm so happy again for you to come aboard as one of our co-hosts this year. Is there anything you're looking forward to for this season 3?
Yeah, honestly, just being a part of the show. It's I'm stoked to be here. I'm really excited that you thought to invite me for this season. But yeah, I'm eager to dive in. I'm happy to have some conversations, and hopefully I learn a ton here too.
Yeah, and you know what? You bring up a very good point. And so a lot. We all learn together. I'm not bringing any extra knowledge other than what it is. I've learned from Mike. I've learned from Ben. We had a guest last year that told me that heating oil was diesel. That if you run out of oil in the middle of the night, run up to your gas station and just get a 5-gallon container of diesel, and that will get you through the night. So you don't want to do that a lot, but that's the little things that we learn here that we can pass along to the listeners. And so I want to become that go-to person, that go-to show that people listen in for the latest Ready secret, and just get people in their grateful as in, where should I start here? Maybe we can have them move up and start over here. Their house is ready to either buy or sell, or buy, sell, or somewhere make it seasonal. So making sure that their roofs can survive winter, summer. Mike will tell you summer's a really bad season for that. So it's great. So of course, this is all Ben can get this all, all the ums and stuff out. So, but overall, I'm just looking at my notes here. So, is there a question you want to answer? Like, do you have or?
I have
Mark?
one.
Okay.
I have one for one. First one is for Matt. Why do we have to delete the ums? I think that creates the show,
True.
and it continues. It continues to show the growth.
You can have the.
I'll think
ums
about
in
it.
there. Yeah,
I'll
I
think
don't
about
like. No, you can have the ums in there. I don't like the long times where my head's just like the mouse is off the wheel, so the mouse fell
Yeah.
off the wheel. So, but that you can keep the ums. I just don't like the long silence part. That's all. Oh,
It's okay.
but
It's okay.
finishing
It
up.
creates it. I do. Wait.
Oh,
I had a question.
ahead.
So Lauren, knowing about the show and the work that these amazing guys do, what are you excited to implement as the show continues with their skills?
Oh, geez. Honestly, I'd love to be able to take away any pointers or tips that I can pass along to my clients and my community. Just like you guys said, getting into the fall season with your roofs, it's the last thing anybody wants. You have closing next week, and then there's a leak in the roof, and oh my God, what do we do? So I'm literally over here taking notes, like as we go through all of this,
Yeah.
because I love having takeaways that I can implement like right off the bat. So anything that I can take back and give to my clients, I'm down. I'm down.
That's great. Yeah,
That's
that's
amazing.
what it's about. It's a group share. It's a group knowledge. We all learn together. And
I'm gonna throw my.
is there any
backstage.
any guests? Yeah, is there any guests that you're looking to book or bring on or listen to?
Yeah, so I would love to be able to invite. I feel selfish with this one, so I love aesthetics. To bring in like a stager or a designer to get their pointers if they have any tips to help get your house ready to market. Because it's that's a tricky one too, is going into somebody's house and telling them they have to take their family photos down. That's the reason we ask you to do that. It's again, it's not personal. Your family photos are lovely,
right?
But I'd love to get a stager and a designer, financial planner if we can get our hands on one.
Sure.
And just kind of those like ancillary real estate team members that you may not think of right off the bat, but these people can absolutely serve pivotal roles in your real estate journey. They can do a lot behind the scenes to get you set and get you on the right path.
Oh, I totally agree. It's who I would want anyone involved with real estate, from a refrigerator repair guy or appliance sales guy down to property management guy. It's just it's just stirring up that knowledge for people, because you don't know. You bought one property and then you went up buying the next, and then the next. The next thing you know, you have a source of income coming in. So what do you do with it? What's the smart thing to do? Right.
Can you make it work for you?
Right. So my thing is always been, well, we're doing this here. What are the good people doing with it? Like, am I on that right path?
Yes.
Right. So is that a end of the tunnel light, or is that a train light, coming in? So, but I'm so excited to start season 3. We'll have guests coming up. More on that later. We just have to. I have one book for October 10th. We would like to have 2 a month as we're doing, and then some specialized episodes. I love this new platform here that we're doing, StreamYard, that we're able to. It can really help our outreach, our interaction, our growth. So that's a great thing. Also, our gathering nights. So where we're out and about, maybe we'll film a couple of them, add that in as part of it. So it's all about growing our base. And so thank you, Lauren, for coming on board.
Yeah,
Mike,
thanks for having me.
Any last words?
Just if you know anyone who's looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate, let me know. I'm here to help.
Yeah, you're our girl. I know.
I have to plug. I'm sorry. They will
don't be sorry.
Probably take my association membership away if I don't plug my business. So apologies.
No, I'm glad. It comes in for that. I get some roofing jobs that Mike doesn't know about, but that's fine. Anything on the first floor. Yeah, anything involving a ladder, I refer back to Mike. So, but
thank you,
Mike. Any last words?
I will plug Lauren as well. Go to Lauren for all your real estate needs.
Okay.
Thanks, Mike.
Good. That's good. Yeah. A BMG exteriors, Big Mike.
Super excited for who we can bring in, our conversations we're going to have, and having some fun while we learn.
That's it.
And if I could flip it on you guys, I'd love to know who, especially with your background with the podcast, who are you guys looking forward to talking to?
Mike,
I talked to Matt, and we're gonna bring back a couple of the guests that I had on last year. Being Joe Kiss. And then we'll have a couple of different guys from ECI Energy Concepts in Langhorne. Mm-hmm. They bring a bunch of knowledge to the show as well, and they're some good, fun people. And then from there, I'm, whoever it is, I can't wait to see who they are.
Yep. And I'm across the board, like we were just saying, I'm interested in the staging person, the financial planner person. I'd like to see the whole transaction planned out. So the reason why, maybe we'll have a couple that's thinking about buying, thinking about investing, that type of person, first time buyers. I would love to have different realtors on, seeing how that, because it's all different mindsets with that. Computer people even. So because real estate's really going out there into the cyberspace and with the AI going. And who knows?
Matt, that was a question that just popped in my head that I wanted to present to you and Lauren was how much so AI in the roofing world is running rampant, and if you're not in it, on it, you're already behind by a lot. Mm-hmm. How much is it in the real estate world being utilized, talked about? What are your thoughts on that?
It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to talk over anyway.
No, go ahead.
No, it's everywhere. It's Mike, you're exactly right. If you're not already using it, you're step behind. But I do have to say, it does make posting regularly a lot easier. Coming up with some content ideas. There are CRMs out there that have AI assistants that can draft follow-up emails for you. It's absolutely nuts. But at the same time, it's nice having that tool to kind of read that email. Like, is this friendly enough? Do I sound mean? and kind of get
Yeah,
that
yeah.
second
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
It's scary a little bit too. It's a little bit scary.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I'm AI. I don't exist. I made myself. So
Yeah.
no, you know what? Honestly, and I tell people I use it a lot as almost as an assistant.
Mhm.
My notes for this episode was generated through AI, and very, honestly, you give it a structure, the guardrails as we talk about, it spits out the lines of the road and the path, and it allows you to do your job a little bit better, but you're still doing the job. So you're still the final okay on that. And
Right.
in full disclosure, I work for the government too. We use it in that, and it helps us complete tasks a lot better and a lot more efficiently. So I'm a big proponent of it, and I think this podcast wouldn't be where it is today without the AI that we started using last season on it. So,
Good point.
And so, yeah,
I also think Ben's beard has been generated by AI.
yes,
not a real beard.
yes, I do agree with you. Ben is wearing an AI beard today.
It's
So
not an AI beard.
I'm
Take it
getting
off,
some
Ben. Yeah,
GPT beard tips for you for next week.
yeah, mhm,
Now that should be like a little segment. I like that.
yeah,
But
yeah.
thank
That, should I ask Ben's beard a couple questions? So be like, hey Ben,
Fear the beard.
Ben, yeah, the beard, yeah. I got a couple questions for Ben's beard. So, by the way, Lauren, it's always Ben's fault, no matter what.
Fair.
As long as
Fair.
you fall back to that and blame Ben, it's all
I can
good.
do that.
Yeah,
I can absolutely do that.
Yeah, and he's good with that. So it's always his fault. So, no matter what.
Well, thank
So-
you, Ben, for taking the fall
Yeah,
for
yeah.
everything.
And that's everything in our episode and our season. We just have these conversations, and this is open to everyone, where we had our mortgage person prepared us that it was only supposed to be a half hour, and that was close to 2 hours because we were all just talking. It was a conversation, and that's what I want to capture. And she was giving us all types of great information and stories and what to do and what not to do, and it was some really great knowledge being thrown out there. And so I think we put it out there, it comes back. So
Absolutely.
yeah, you're gonna get famous. So, but that's yeah, it'd be like, right, Lauren used to be on our show, yeah, and
Oh God. It's just anywhere for my opinions to go. It's as long as they're not in my house, it should be fine.
Yeah, and that's it. I do this my creative side, and it works really well. And so I'm open to suggestions and ideas and everything. And we, on top of everything, we all come from a different corner. Mike's from the outside, I'm from the inside. Ben's a younger guy, so and then Lauren brings in her experience, the female perspective. So we'll lower the testosterone in the room a little bit, and so
Everybody's
and
on
it's gonna
Much
work.
needed.
Yeah. So now I don't need to wear the dress, although I'll keep the fishnets on, but that's totally fine. So
You do you, Boo. However you feel confident.
that's it. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
now
do
that's-
me.
That vision is now burned in my head. Thanks, Matt.
So
Just wait
Yeah.
until I get the shoes to him.
So right. So and it's all good. So it's what you bring, and it's open and honest, and nothing's we're all good. So and that's it. So anything else?
No, I just
Yeah.
would love to tell people maintain your roof. 'Tis the season.
Yeah.
Maintain, maintenance.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so and that's we want to be proactive on that. So this is the time of year to have your roof looked at. Actually, I always want to have this. Well, going forward, like even having a conversation with your realtor too about value and season. What's it look like the market. And,
It's never too early to start that conversation. I mean, it's if you have those questions, like reach out to me, reach out to your favorite realtor. If you have one born into your family, I can't really compete with that. So I understand if you don't call me in that instance, but we're here. I mean, we're here to help you plan. We're here to answer these questions. If you're looking to move in a couple years, cool. Call me now. Let's start planning. Because I will tell you to get your gutters done.
Yeah.
So it's not coming out of settlement.
Right. And that's the key right there. So it's building bridges of communication. So, and that's what I want out of 3 now. So season 3. So Ben, we want to end it. Get me off this.
End it?
Yeah, no, I'm kidding.
No.
I wish I could.
Because where we all just get kicked out.
Yeah.
No.
No,
No.
actually, I just say, you're all right. What? It's seasonal allergies, I hope. Benny?
Oh no. I ended up getting sick on Saturday, and I thought it was just allergies. And then I was like, okay, cool. Then on Sunday, I woke up in the worst pain. I'm like, why am I getting so much pain? And then on Monday, it just got worse. I'm over here like, okay, my head hurts, my body hurts, I can't speak, mucus is coming up, and then I'm like, all right, a cold. And then it just got worse. Literally, the first time I felt good was yesterday. I don't know if
So it's not COVID or anything, right?
I don't know. I never checked. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just rest.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Welcome back.
Better, yeah. Yeah. Welcome to season 3.
Right. And apparently, since we're in season 3, Matt forgot how to end a show. So this is gonna be fun.
One of you guys can end it. So I'll end it. So. No problem. So this
goes backstage.
What's that? Yeah, go ahead. Right. All right, folks. Thank you, Lauren. Thank you so much for being part of our season 3 podcast of Ready for Real Estate. You can find this on wherever you listen to your podcasts. I'm so excited this year to have the knowledge out there that we all learn together. We're going to have exciting guests. Our hosts are going to be Big Mike, Lauren, and our producer Ben in the background, producing some really great content and quality knowledge for you guys. So if you can't listen, share it and let's your network listen and see what it's about. It's Ready for Real Estate, and I'm your host, Matt Gree. Till the next time, take care.
I'll save you a seat. Come on now, swing on by. Bring whatever's been on your mind. Locals on tap and bottles on ice. Living on feel-good standard time. My card's on the bar. You got nowhere to be if you don't come through, buddy, that's on you, 'cause the beer's on me. Yeah, the beer's on me. Ain't that right, honey? Yeah, I'm gonna get around a 2 for all the ones. Just busting you back while you cussing the sun, and if your girl don't.
And that's a wrap on this episode of Ready for Real Estate podcast. If you found value in today's conversation, don't forget to subscribe, leave a review, or share this episode with someone who needs to hear it. Stay connected with us on social media and sign up for our Ready News for exclusive tips, market updates, and expert insights. When opportunity knocks, will you be ready? See you next time.
Drinks like my roof on the house. We turning up, got double cup, the sun's going down. With lovers, I'm about to go need that 12 pounds.